Okay, another challenge between the Nikon ZF against the Nikon ZFC. And I'm using the Nikon 16mm f2.8D. I believe this is not a full frame, it's a DX style. It says autofocus, but I didn't really see it. Anyway, long story short, let's go to some pictures that I took with this. This is with the ZF, and as you can see with the macro shots, and I'll show you a thing that it's pretty clear. It's one of my favorite macros. I use the Zeiss 50mm planar macro also, and so this is a 2.8. I think it's a 1.8 or a 4 or an f2 on the Zeiss. I do have an Iris or Irix 150mm, which is a macro. So I do have macros, different millimeters. This is my close-up of my outside unit for the air conditioning. And then, of course, the last picture is with the cranes. And as you can see, 1/6 of shutter speed at f2.8. So that's pretty good. Now, this is what the ZFC. So it's a little out of focus. Yes, it's cropped, but you can see how sharp and clear this works on this camera. And crop sensor lens on a crop sensor camera, I think you can get a little bit closer. A little out of focus there too. But look at this picture on the cranes, and that's pretty sharp also. And this one, I believe, is at f9. So if you look at f9 compared to an f2.8 on the full frame, you can see it's wider. But if I go all the way back down here, with the crop sensor, it's not as wide. I just wanted to show you the difference between that. Now let's go and watch a video. Okay, Nikon ZF, f2.8 with the Nikon 16mm macro. And I'm just doing a short video. It's pretty stable. Okay, this is at f8 on the Nikon ZFC crop sensor camera with the Nikon 16mm f2.8D. It's a macro. I'm just moving it slowly. That 4K 30. You see? Now, in order to get this sharp, I have to go like f8. If I go down to 6.3 or 5.6, it still may be good. I'm going all the way to 2.8, and it shouldn't be sharp anymore. Okay, just want to show you, it's a peculiar, this lens is a little strange because since it's a macro, you got to make sure that the lens is all the way in. See, it's out of focus right now, but just by bringing up the aperture to like 4, 5, 4.5, 5, 5.6. See, I'm still having difficulty. I did get a green. 7.1, 8. Now I'm getting the green. Okay? If I go to F9, it stays green. That might be the best one. I can go to F10. That's pretty good too. This can go up to like F32 or F36. Okay? But I just wanted to show you. This is how you get it in focus with the manual focus Nikon 60mm f2.8D lens. And I'll use the S9 now. Now, what I want to show you is basically this lens is a little strange that I'm, not used to. With the Z lenses, you can just hit the shutter or the back button focus and it'll become sharp. With manual focus, you have to do it differently. And the thing is, and I'll show it on the overhead. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So in order to show it, I'll take this off. If I'm putting it in manual focus, it's on A. If I put on manual focus, then you can see the lens come out. Okay. So when I first got this lens, there was something wrong. I had to push it in, and now it's working. Okay. I think the guy sold it since it was used, saying, "Hey, it's not working anymore. I'm going to get rid of it." But as you can see, all I did was push it in, and now it's working. This is for manual or macro. Okay. And if I put it here, the only thing you have to realize is now if this doesn't work, and of course the lens is all the way in. So then it should go to pi or whatever, which is on pi right now. Or infinity, I should say. I don't know why I say pi. It's infinity. Okay? But if I put in a macro, look what happens. See? And you can get closer. Yeah, this is all the way out. Infinity to about, see, it says 3 meters. So I think there is something wrong with the lens. I should go to 0.27, but it says only 0.3. And then it might be a 2.7. They just put 2.7 over there. Okay. Anyway, the only other thing is I'll show you on the inside, there's a deep well. So the lens is down here. I'm not going to touch it, but it's about 3 inches from the edge going down there. So I can get real close for a macro shot. That's the only thing I wanted to show you. It's an okay lens. You can see how much I got more on a crop, and I believe this is a crop sensor lens. Okay, 60mm. It's not full frame, and I don't think it is. Uh, let's see what else. Take a look, see if it says anything. No, doesn't. So I think this is a Mac or a DX lens, not an FX. But anyway, I thought the macro performed much better on the crop sensor than on the DX. And if you notice, it didn't go into crop mode because I had that turned off on the full frame. I just wanted to show you the difference that I could put it in crop mode, but then I'll have less megapixels than the ZF. So I forgot to mention that also. But Thank you for watching. Let's go to the FX30. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.